Hi guys, my name is Ellen Mubwanda and welcome back to my channel. The first video on why you should meditate disappeared, and I think I should work on doing much shorter videos so that it's not a whole task trying to upload. So this is part 1 of why you should meditate, and I'm going to try to make this as slow as quickly as possible so that we don't take much time doing this and it actually gets to subscribers. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the science-based benefits of meditation. I'm going to say just a few, maybe not as long as I did in the first video, and I'm using my front camera for this one because I used the back one and I ended up speaking to myself for like 12 more minutes, right? So this time I'm just gonna focus on delivering what the message is and, getting it where it's supposed to go. All right, so to those that don't know what meditation is basically like a habitual process of training your mind to focus and redirect your thoughts. So it's not like a mind control thing of some sort, it's just like a way to get by any thoughts that go through your head like continuously and uncontrolled. All right, so the first benefit of meditation is that it reduces stress. This is like the most given advantage that everyone knows, but for some reason people are like, oh, it's super stressed out, and no one thinks, oh hey, maybe I should like sit down and meditate, because it really helps. It helped me. I had to meditate. I've been meditating for a long time. I meditate 10 minutes in the morning and it just works wonders for me for the rest of the day. I'm super positive and I feel super empowered, and I'm just basically a better person to hang around. And another thing is that it controls anxiety. We're living in super hard times currently, and it's actually super easy to end up anxious or depressed, and meditation is like a perfect way to deal with this. And there's also different types of meditation, so whatever you choose is something that is supposed to work for you. You can pick whatever type of meditation works for you. I'm going to do this in a different video, like on the types of meditation, but for this one I'm just going to talk about the benefits so that you can decide whether it's something that you can pick up or not. And meditation also promotes emotional health, and this is because it helps to work through any things that might be bothering you and all of that. So this is what happens when a person gets stressed. There's this inflammatory chemical called cytokine. I said it correct. It's called cytokine, and cytokine is released as a response to stress, and in the long run it affects your mood, and then later on it leads to depression. And this is how people get pissed off or get very sad, and then suddenly it's extremely difficult to get rid of. It's because of the cytokine. And when you meditate, your brain receives lesser of these signals, less signals of cytokine, and it produces less cytokine when you meditate. And because of that, meditation also reduces the chances of blood pressure, or even if you do have it, it also reduces blood pressure, because the pressure that goes to your heart is much lower. So this brings about greater moods, it brings about positivity, which really helps by itself. Positivity really helps to lower any form of blood pressure, whether in children or in adults. Really anyone can meditate, so this is something that is great. Another thing that it has done wonders for me, meditation has enhanced my self-awareness. This not only makes you a better person, but it also makes you feel great about yourself, and this is because it exposes things that are addictions to you. It exposes like triggers and anything that sort of makes you less self-aware or like too busy and stuff. Basically makes you a better person in the society. And there's this particular Tai Chi program that is usually given to people that have like emotional problems, or just like any regular guy on the street or regular girl on the street, there's particular Tai Chi programs that people are gotten into, and they increase your self-awareness. So this is like through breathing exercises, through some mental work. It's a whole different program that is really rich in making you feel exceptional. All right. And it also lengthens your attention span, because there's so much content online, there's so much stuff going on around us. Our attention span gets lower and lower the more we age, which is insane. I mean, try to think of a 5-year-old and how it's difficult to make them understand like a simple concept. That's the same for all of us, is actually. I mean, for adults it's a little better because we kind of force it, or we've mastered how to pretend like we're listening. But when you meditate, you actually really do listen, and your attention span is increased enormously. Meditation also generates kindness, and this is something that we all need in the society. Hey, we're always told be kind, but hey, there's so much going on, and it's easy to get frustrated, it's easy to get pissed off. But when you meditate, you're more in touch with your inner being, you're more in touch with your mental, and because you are self-aware, it's easier to be kind, because you understand that we're all connected and we're all having really shitty lives at the same time. So it shouldn't be like a competition of who has the shittiest life or who can have the shittiest life, which is why meditation is what you should be doing. All right, so it improves sleep, and it also helps in endurance of pain. I'm just gonna rush through all of this, but these are like the top advantages of meditation and why you should be meditating. So someone might be thinking, I don't think meditation is for me because I don't want to sit around. But you don't have to sit around. You can do kata, you can walk, you can listen to music mindfully, making sure that the song that you're listening to is something that sort of helps you to be positive. Otherwise, if you're listening to a song on violence and all of that, that is really not going to help you. Or you can have a daily task meditation. So I kind of feel like most of the points that I'm talking about now are in part 2. So I'm going to stop now, and I hope that you pick something that works for you on meditation. The different kinds of meditation, and I'm going to talk about in the next video. But for now, ciao. Keep meditating.